I say go, you throw the airplane. All right. Is everybody ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh. Oh, nice. No, I am not going to be the judge of that. Karen, that's on you. All right. It's like we got a winner. Fantastic.
And everybody go ahead and collect your airplane.
Very good, guys. And we'll bring up our next group of 5. And you have to be 3, 4, or 5 years old. I heard one little girl say, "He's 7." You're going to be working security for me, okay? Okie dokie. Hi. What is your name? It won't hurt you. Look. Ezra. All right, Ezra. How old are you?
1.
1? Good. All right. We go. So we're from 1 to 19 in this group. So we're doing fantastic. All righty. And what is your name?
Elena.
Elena? That's a pretty name. And how old are you, Elena?
4.
4. Very good. And what's your name?
Evelyn.
Evelyn. How old are you, Evelyn?
3.
3. All right. Very good. And what is your name?
Juno.
Juno? Oh, I like that name. And how old are you, Juno?
5.
5. All right. And what is your name?
Zed.
Zed? Z. Jed. Jed. Got it. Okay. And how old are you, Jed? Oh, here comes the fingers. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. We're going to stick with 4. All right. Very good. Okay. All right. So everyone is in a line. Okay. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. And when I say go, then you throw the plane. So ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh. I see that one had some hang time right there. All right. Whose plane is that? All right. Very good. So we're going to have you move right over here to our semifinal circle. Or not. That's good too. Okay, one more group of 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. Come on up. Those who haven't gone yet. All righty. We'll get all in a line here. We can do 6. Yeah, that's true. All right. What is your name?
Georgia.
Georgia. How old are you, Georgia?
5.
5. Awesome. And what is your name?
Palmer.
Palmer. How old are you, Palmer?
3.
3. That's awesome. And what is your name?
Camden.
Camden. How old are you, Camden?
4.
4. Fantastic. What is your name?
Ender.
Ender. Oh, how old are you, Ender?
Good.
I'm going to put you right in the right category. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, we threw a 3 out there. Better late than never. Okay. All right. What is your name?
Quinn.
Quinn. How old are you, Quinn?
5.
5. That's awesome. And what is your name?
Bobby.
Favi? Yeah. And how old are you?
Good. 3. 3.
3? Yeah. We're 3. We are good to go. All right. So I'm going to give a count. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. And when I say go is when you throw the planes. Everybody ready? Do you have enough room in there? Here, we'll scoot you up just a little bit so you don't get cut off. There you go. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa. I think I'm going to go with the red one. Yeah, that thing was a sailor. All right. So you're going to go right over there. You're our semifinalist.
And that's all my 3, 4s, and 5s, right? Everyone got a chance to throw? All right, we're going to bring our 4
All right.
finalists this way.
We have not done 6-year-olds, just the 3, 4, and 5. So come on out of here.
All right. So I think we have Juno.
Juno, Kaysen. Juno, Kaysen, Camden, and what was your name again?
Lawson.
Lawson. Lawson? You want me to say it? Lawson?
Say Lawson.
Lawson.
Lawson, that's right. Okay. All right. We're going to do the same thing again. Is everybody ready? Okay. Here we go. This is the semifinals. 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa.
Lawson!
Holy moly. Those were good.
I think you won.
You almost took Cam out.
You won first place.
Wow. All right. Very good.
You got first place.
Who was first?
We got some medals.
Wow.
All right. First.
Here. Yeah. Go ahead and get your plane.
All right.
Go ahead, Lawson.
Look at that gold medal. Then we got some silver here.
Who was my second place was red, right? Yeah. And my third place was that airplane all the way over there. Whose airplane was all the way over there? That's yours?
All right. Now, everybody, you can go get your plane. Very good, guys. That was fantastic. Some future aviation engineers there. Isn't that great? All right. So our next group is going to be 6s and 7-year-olds. And we're going to meet where?
I'm putting one of my volunteers on the spot. Kim, could you wave to the crowd? So Kim down here at the end, if you are a 6 or 7-year-old who needs to throw your paper airplane, if you could go and meet Kim and she'll help bring you out here.
If you're already out here, then
Outstanding. Kim has her hands up over toward the windsock over there, waving her hands. If you're 6 or 7, head on over there. All right, we are back for a paper airplane contest. All right, this is 6 and 7-year-olds. Is everyone here either 6 or 7? You're all 6 or 7, one of those? Okay, cool. All right, what is your name?
Caroline.
Caroline. How old are you, Caroline?
6.
6. I'm not even going to ask your age because you're either 6 or 7, right? That's going to get old. She's like, oh, this guy's boring. This guy's boring. What is your name?
My name is Zeke, and I'm 7.
Oh, well, see, that works out great. Awesome. Thank you.
I'm Kason, and I'm 7.
You're Kason and you're 7. That's awesome. I'm just going to put a mic in there. They don't need my help. Maybe not. No. What is your name? You got to tell them. We're the shy one. That's okay. That's all right. You're 6. Awesome. And what was your name? Oliver. All right, Oliver. We'll get back to you on that one. What is your name?
Zane Shorts.
Zane Schwartz. All right. Did I say that right? Schwartz?
No, Shorts.
Shots. S-H-O-T. I'm not going to ask you that. How old are you?
7.
7. All right. And what is your name?
Abigail.
Abigail, how old are you?
6.
All right.
My name's Andrew. I'm 7.
Andrew and 7.
I'm Joseph.
And how old are you?
7.
7. And what's your name?
My name is Haley, and I'm 6.
Haley and 6. Awesome. And what is your name?
Clara.
Clara. How old are you, Clara?
6.
6. And what is your name?
Obi.
Obi. How old are you, Obi?
6.
6. All right. And what is your name?
Ruby.
Ruby. Ruby, how old are you, Ruby?
7.
All right. Is everybody ready? They've got their paper airplane that they spent all their time on today doing? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the first 4. Okay. I'm going to stand here so we make sure we do it. So you guys are going to be throwing it. You heard what I did before. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, and then go, and that's when you're going to throw it. All right. You guys ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh. That orange one sure went. Yeah. Who is the orange airplane? The line judges have judged that there's the orange airplane. Who owns that one? And nobody's claiming the first place prize. Okay, that doesn't happen very often. That's yours, isn't it? Is that one right there yours? Go get it. Yes. Super shy. Okay, so you guys go get your planes. And we're separating out our semifinalists over here to the side. How long did it take you to make your airplane?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah. That's how long it took me to make my first airplane, too. I don't know. That's a good answer. I'm going to use that. All right, so we're going to our next group up here. Oh, we are already introduced, and we have 4. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use you 4 here. Whoa, we'll come in here. All right. All right, everybody, here's the instructions. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go, and then we're going to throw it. Is everybody ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, the orange one was up the longest, but it also got thrown the last, but it also went the furthest. So where's our line judges? Can't put this on me. I'm here to make friends, not enemies. Who's the judges? This one. All right. Dennis committed. Very good. Good job. You go over there. Everybody get their planes? All right. You guys come on over here. We're the last but not least, right? So let's line up. I'm going to scoot you back just a little bit so we face that direction. There you go. All right. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, throw, and then we're going to throw that. Are you guys ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, throw. I'd have to go pink.
Congratulations.
All right, we got a winner. Does that say Sierra on there? All right.
You're going to throw again.
You're going to go over there?
All right. That's all of our 6s and 7s, right?
No more 6 or 7-year-olds? Okay. Here we go.
Yep, you're going to throw one more time.
We're going straight to finals now.
Straight to 5.
All right, you guys ready? Is there 4? 3. 3. Okay. All right, you guys, same thing? All right.
First, second, third.
All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! That orange one was incredible. Yeah, I would say so.
All right. Who was the airplane that went that far?
It's okay to say it's yours. We're not in trouble. This is a good thing.
All right. Was your airplane the one that went all the way over there?
No.
Was your airplane the one that went all the way over there? Do you need to go and look and see which one yours is?
Yeah. Oh, they do look similar.
Yeah. Do you want to go and look and see which one yours is?
Yeah. No, officer, that's not mine. Looks like we got a winner. All right. There's 1, 2, and 3. Oh, look at that face. He just realized he got an ice cream. Look at that. Nice. Very good. All right. Thank you, guys. We appreciate everybody joining that.
And then ages 8 and up will meet in the corner. And
One more group, ages 8 and up, go over to. I don't see some hands waving over there. Okay, with the white shirt over there. Meet in front of the blue and white airplane over that way. If you're 8 and up, over in front of the blue and white airplane, right over that way. Look at this 8-year-old crowd coming in. Oh, yeah. Look at these aviation gangsters. All right.
so if you're 8 or older and you're participating, come take a step forward just so we can see how many competitors we have. So come on, take a step forward. Hey, we talked about doing an adult round. So come on and join me right up here if you're over 8 years old. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do
4 and 4?
4 and 4, and we're going to have 2 advanced from each group.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 and 4 and 2 advanced from each group. All right. I'm going to come through and ask you your names. All right. What is your name?
Jameson.
Jameson.
I'm Kyan.
How do you say that one more time?
Kyan.
Kyan? How do you spell that?
KYN.
K-Y-A-N. Exactly like it sounds. Yeah, I'm learning the alphabet. Thank you.
Benji.
Benji.
Oliver.
Oliver. Come on up.
Talon.
Talon. That is so cool, like a bird of prey. All righty. Cool.
Sailor.
Sailor.
Quentin.
Quentin.
Brinley.
Brinley. B-R-I-N-L-E-Y. I got a friend whose last name's Brinley.
Tenley.
Say that one more time.
Tenley.
Tenley. Very cool. All right. You guys saw how it was done before. So we're going to do 4, a group of 4. So we'll take you guys first. So you guys hang back and relax. You can watch them and you can cheat. Take up all the notes you can. All right. So I'm just going to say 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, you guys just throw. Is everybody ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's a tough one. Boy. Do we need a redo? We need a redo. Go get your planes. That was really close. Yeah. Okay. So what we're looking for is the planes that land that stay in the air the longest. That's our goal. Okay. Are you guys ready again? 3, 2, 1, go. Red and little white. Whoever that is, go grab your planes. All right, you guys go over there. Thank you, everyone, for participating. All right. You guys come on over here. We'll do 4. We'll do the 5. All right. And you've gone all there already? Everybody good there? Okay. So we'll do 5. 5's good? 5's good. All right. Oh, here we go again. You guys heard the rules? All right. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Well, wow. That plane was thrown before everyone and then landed after everyone. So that was dramatic. All right. Whoever has the red plane, go grab your red plane, scoot over, and we're going to redo the rest of you guys. That way we can check it again here. All righty. You guys ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's tough. The green and orange. Whoever. You hear an orange? Okay, we'll go with orange. Who's got the orange one? Go grab that. And you'll move over. Everybody else can grab your planes. All right, so the 4 finalists, come on over here. This is for all the marbles. Just so you guys know, we're not giving away marbles. Just, I want to be clear. All right. Here, come this way a little bit. Make some space. There we go. All right. You guys are the best so far. Are you all ready? All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. So the 2 red ones, that one stayed up a long time, and that one just went straight. It's a tough one on those ones. Maybe would you redo the 2 reds? Okay. The white was 3rd? Okay. And oh, okay. Okay. So who has the white one? Okay. So and then we're doing the 2 red ones now. First and second. You can go ahead and grab your plane. You have the orange one, right? Okay, you can grab that one. And you can go on back. Thank you very much for participating. All right, you guys ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, there it is. There's the winner. First and second. Can we give a round of applause for all of our kids who participated in this wonderful aviation sport? Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. First place gets an ice cream. What? No way. Sweet Dreams Snack Shop helped donate those prizes. So thank you very much to Sweet Dreams Snack Shop. And I'm going to hand it back over here now to Cam, who looks super enthusiastic to take this over. I'm going to get this back on the road. And we're going to clear the runway. Once that's all done, we'll be rolling the planes back out and beginning the STOL portion of the competition. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Sarasota was created actually back in the 70s, but we and Bert and Vince, my two partners, they've sold their business to Ryan and Sean, which is my two other partners now. We started around in 1999, 2000. Just had one little spot in this hangar, and we've built it up from there. So we've been here for 23 years now. So, and then we have 5 facilities now here in the state of Florida. First starts in Tampa, Sarasota. Venice here is our main headquarters, and we have Punta Gorda and then Fort Lauderdale, Lantana. Then we have partners in Brazil, South Africa, Greece, Tullahoma, Tennessee, all over the world. We're the largest Garmin dealer in the world. So that's probably what we've been known for. So we do more installs on aircraft, general aviation, anything really under 10,000 pounds than anybody else in the world. So, and we've been that for quite a few years now.
And welcome back to Appalachian Mountain STOL at Clarion County Airport in Shippenville, Pennsylvania. I'm joined by Josh Richling. My name is Cam Walton, and we're about to get started with the traditional STOL event, what normally our show would start with and end with. We just had the paper airplane contest.
That was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
We had a lot of kids involved in that.
There was a lot of kids out here
Yeah.
throwing paper airplanes.
Thank you, parents, for bringing them out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you all for coming out to show us all your paper airplane making skills and then throwing them downrange.
Boy, we had one go really far.
Yeah. Had an airplane. This shouldn't be cut into like a YouTube short, but had an airplane like almost hit me.
Yeah?
Yeah. And
Can't wait to see that one.
Almost hit Anitra while she was out there too.
Man.
But yeah, it was a good time. There were some talented kids out there making and throwing airplanes.
Right?
Yeah.
I hope the kids made them.
Oh, dude, yeah. They were supposed to have made them. No intervention at all.
Okay.
So,
It's in the rule book?
I mean, it should have been.
Yeah,
Yes.
should have been. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, traditional STOL is going to get started here in just a moment.
Got a fleet of vultures taking
have
up the
fleet of
runway right
vultures.
now.
Yeah. Earlier, during the paper airplane competition, there was a bald eagle out there just gracefully flying. It was so beautiful.
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
That's what brought all the vultures in.
Yeah.
The prettiest of the vultures.
The prettiest of the vultures.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, technically an eagle, but Colin can even know what I'm talking about.
So the traditional STOL is going to be broken down into 2 heats. And within those 2 heats, they're going to get 3 runs. Well, actually, they're really going to get 6 runs. So we'll have Alpha and Bravo. Alpha's going to get 3 runs. Bravo's going to get 3 runs and go back to Alpha and then back to Bravo. So once we while we're getting geared up for that, we're going to play the What is STOL video so that everyone understands what they're about to see.
Ooh, I want to see that. Let's do it.
Aronson. Takeoff and landing competitions are simple. We have the pilots here competing in separate classes to get the lowest score possible. As you see behind me, we have the start-finish line, so let's start with the takeoff.
This runway is marked with a start-finish line, and as a competitor parks their main gear on the line, they apply power and position their aircraft to get off the ground as soon as possible. Once their main gear leaves the ground, a line judge will mark their takeoff score using the measuring line along the side. This score will be added to the pilot's landing score on this heat. The landing is in 2 parts. It's either over the line and counted, or if the pilot's main gear touches down before the line, or even touches the line, this heat score is scratched and results on a landing disqualification, and the pilot will have to rely on another takeoff and landing score to get them on the podium. A quick look at our aircraft shows we have 2 types of landing gear, tricycle and tail draggers. On the tail dragger aircraft, the score is marked from the 2 main wheels toward the front of the airplane. And for tricycle landing gear, the score is marked by the 2 main gear in the rear of the aircraft. It's a fierce competition out here, but at the end of the day, it's all about building better and safer pilots in the skies.
It's a great day for STOL competitions. Let's get it started.
All right, so now that we know what we're looking at, right? So we got the line. They're going to go up to the line. They're going to take off from the line. It's going to be measured, their takeoff distance. As soon as the judges see daylight from underneath the tires, then that's where it's going to be measured from. Then when they come back around, they're not allowed to touch the line, but they need to land as close to over the line, like past where the line actually is, and that measured distance is going to be from where they stop compared to the line. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now we're back to the thing that we're a little bit more familiar with.
Yes.
Now we can talk a little bit more.
Yeah, we can
more
let our
about
hair
that.
down because we know what we're doing now.
That's
so.
right. I've been trying to let my hair down for a while.
Oh, dude, yeah. I've been
having some tough
yeah.
things. Yeah.
I started losing my hair before Hims was a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man.
Done.
Hims.
And I was way too young to be putting Rogaine on my head.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so anyways, our pilots. We're going to have number 33, Jay Longley in the 1966 Cessna 172. Then race number 67, David Warren in the 1967 Piper PA-18-150.
Yep. Lots of numbers.
Oh, we got the numbers wrong, I guess, because I was saying 180 earlier.
Oh.
I feel like I saw that somewhere, but you know what? It's okay. We got it corrected
It's
now.
all right. PA-18, 150
150
horsepower.
horsepower.
50 horsepower.
All right. And then after that, we've got Doug Auclair in that beautiful Stinson, race number 91, the 1949 Stinson 108. And that's going to be Alpha Heat. Then after Alpha Heat, we have the Bravo Heat, which is going to be our, I don't want to say hometown hero, but local hero, Dennis Rowe.
Yep.
In Hee Haw, race number 57 in a 2020 Just Highlander. And then race number 95, Matt Dorsum in the 95 Kit Fox 4.
With all the mods done on that thing.
All the mods.
Yeah.
Snowmobile engine on the front, which Dennis has the same thing.
Yep.
Snowmobile engine on the front.
Yep.
That's why it rips. Like you hear it. You hear high RPM.
Yep.
And the prop doesn't look like it's spinning as high as the RPM that's
Right.
being produced audibly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because there's a gear reduction drive allowing the prop to spin at the correct RPM while the engine is just screaming.
Yeah. Right. Right. And getting off the ground quick with that piggyback STOL kit. I don't know that I've ever seen a Kit Fox get off the ground that quick. I think that piggyback STOL is working in a combination with the slats.
Yeah.
You know, and Dennis's closest competition is not running slats, and I think that's probably going to hurt him.
Yeah, we want all the mods that we can get for sure.
Assuming they work.
Well, you know,
I can make so much money on mods that don't work.
Oh yeah,
that'd be great.
Yes,
and then sell them to everybody else, and then use the right ones. That'd be good.
Snake oil. You need a snake oil salesman?
Snake oil from the Snake River of Idaho. That would work. Yeah, I like it.
Yes. So while our pilots are getting ready to taxi and we're getting all geared up for the traditional STOL competition, you know, let's talk about some flight surfaces. So what people are going to be seeing, because the crowd here, and I'm not just talking about the crowd, but there's going to be a lot of people who don't know the parts of an airplane. And I'm
learning myself.
Oh yeah, learning every day, right?
Yeah.
A forever student.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So on outboard, so you're looking at the wings right now. Outboard on the wings, we have ailerons.
On the backside of it.
On the trailing edge of the wings,
okay.
Outboard.
Okay.
You'll see the pilots. They'll be using the yoke or the stick to align the aircraft or to roll the aircraft, and that's going to be not roll it completely, but it's called the roll on the longitudinal axis. That's what the ailerons control. And then on the tail, you have the rudder at the very end of the tail. So you have like the vertical stabilizer, which is the main part of the tail. It's connected to the fuselage. And you have the rudder that they're going to use at slow speed to control that roll axis. So we talked about ailerons. Well, the ailerons only work when there's air flowing over them. So if there's not any air or a lot less air, you're going to be reliant on the rudder to keep that longitudinal axis correct. And then you've got the elevators.
Elevators?
Yeah. So the elevators are below the tail. They're still part of the back half of the airplane that's called the empennage. We've got the vertical stabilizer, which is connected to the fuselage, and you have the elevator, which moves up and down in correlation to the pitch of the aircraft.
Right, and
Yep.
then there's one more trailing edge one.
We can talk about flaps.
Ah,
Is that what we're
those
gonna talk
things.
about?
I read about them somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know.
some airplanes have them. Some people are so cool that they don't need them, like me.
You're right. I hear you.
I
hear you.
I just put in a heavy slip and then use the fuselage as my flaps.
And then there's one aircraft out there flying today that doesn't have either one of those. They got the flaperons.
Flaperons, yes, like a melding of the flaps and the ailerons together to produce some short takeoff and landings in the backcountry as appropriately needed.
Yes.
And right now we have Doug Auclair passing the crowd right now. Race number 91.
In the 1949 Stinson 108-3.
So what we're going to do is have our pilots taxi by us, and then they're going to turn around and taxi back by us.
And do a stop then?
Mhm.
All right. There we go. You know, a Cessna is a little bit easier to fly typically than a tailwheel and a lot of other factors. However, they're a lot harder to taxi waving out the door with the door open so that they can see people as opposed to the other planes.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even look like his window's open on that plane.
Yeah.
It doesn't have opening windows.
It doesn't look like it does.
Even the 150 had opening windows. That one does. Looks like the passenger does. All right. And so this is Jay Longley coming by in the Cessna, 1966 Cessna 172. The green and white plane.
Figure out where we're stopping here. All right. You already took care of it, but this is Jay Longley. He's wearing a Lift Aviation helmet provided to him since he is a rookie and may not want to invest in a helmet just yet. Lift Aviation was gracious enough to allow our rookie pilots to borrow helmets during the competition.
That's nice. That's nice because a lot of guys don't do this often enough to require that to buy a helmet. But however, if they are going to be flying in the backcountry, it sure is a good idea to get one.
All right. From Mobile, Alabama, race number 67 in the Super Cup, Mr. David Warren.
The PA-18 150.
Yes, PA-18 150.
That's a lot of metal.
That is a lot of metal. And all the way from Rhode Island, race number 91 in the Stinson 108, Doug Auclair.
They should have a heavy metal class.
Yeah. Just straight metal. Just heavy metal.
Heavy metal. All right. So one thing you'll notice different about these, you got two that'll be lining up on the grass strip and one that'll be lining up on the runway in the back, which is the paved runway. And the Cessna on the back and the paved runway doesn't have any mods to it, and he's borrowing the plane. He doesn't want to do anything that could risk injuring it, so he's going to stay on the pavement in the back, and they're just going to add 700 and... Well, actually, that was on a different one. I don't know what they're going to add to him on this one. They're going to turn around and score him on the line as though the line was on the main runway there.
Yep. All right, so we have green flag from race control. And Jay is going to be our first pilot taking off.
And this is a bone stock Cessna 172. And there he goes.
Yeah.
He gets it up.
Pulled at the right time.
Yeah.
He's in ground effect right now, so what is it, half the length of the wing?
Yep.
That puts him in that nice little cushion of air.
Some would argue little planes don't have ground effect, but that can't imagine that not being true since you can't land them if you're within ground effect and you're going too fast.
And so Race Control informing us that it's 700 feet to the taxiway from the start-finish line, so that was a 700-foot takeoff.
Okay. 700 feet.
All right, and now we're back on the grass with David Warren and the Super Cub.
Kind of the classic backcountry aircraft.
Yeah, it is one of those quintessential backcountry aircraft. If you follow any Alaskan bushwheel pilots or Alaskan bush pilots, you're going to see a whole bunch of these. And yeah, so he pulled maybe just a hair late.
Yeah.
You could see him pulling. You can see the elevator moving, but the tail was stuck to the ground. The mains are stuck to the ground. He wasn't quite ready to fly, but he got it off there.
Not yet. And timing is everything in this sport.
And if we're looking at these flags out here, they're taking off once again with a left quartering tailwind. So we're going to see longer takeoffs than what we would see if they had a headwind. Doug Leclerc on the line right now. So 700, it looks like the correction was done to Jay Longley's takeoff, 650 feet. And then 215 feet for David Warren.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. And Doug's on the move. We'll see his tail come up, maybe possibly here in just a moment. He's going to bring it back down.
There he goes.
He's doing a lot better than what he did yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday.
Yeah,
he took at least 150 feet off, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. So yesterday, kind of using the elevation from the taxiway as a little launching ramp.
Yeah.
But he took off well before that. So I'm already seeing improvements on yesterday. And as you can see already right now, if you're looking at the flags, if you're with us live, I don't know if the cameras are showing the flags, but they are back to a headwind. So this is going to be an advantage for Jay right now, who's landing on the main runway, as he's in a bone stock dry 172, and he's a rookie with us.
And while the wind is changing direction from time to time, at least it's changing along the entire runway where it's consistent, unlike yesterday, which it was all over the place. Yeah. Every 100 feet was a different direction. So this will be a lot better for him.
All right, so Jay's bringing it down, modulating the throttle. Touchdown, almost a flat touchdown.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's a 172. It's kind of built for something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see where he's going to get it stopped.
Cool. They got a measurement.
Oh, so we are being told by Race Control that this is a scratch.
Oh.
And then we just have to remind everyone that the judges are going to have to move, once they're stopped, right? So the judges are trying to figure out where the pilots are stopping, and it's going to be different, especially when Jay's using the main runway as opposed to the grass runway.
Yeah.
But we just have to make sure that all of our pilots are stopping. I know that they can't hear us, or they shouldn't be able to hear us right now. But
so those wings are dipping on Jay, not Jay, on David.
Yep.
So you can definitely see he's hitting some turbulence. Some little vortices.
Yep. Ooh, very nice landing, but that's going to be a scratch.
Darn it.
Yep, so he landed just a hair before the line.
He was not liking that landing as his wings were rocking back and forth. He probably didn't feel very comfortable.
So he's doing a lot of work. I mean, we've got this wind. I'm saying it's a headwind, but still, you could see his wings rocking. He's doing a lot of adjusting and making sure that his descent rate is good for him and modulating the throttle all at the same time. There's a lot happening in the cockpit, so there's a heavy workload happening. And a lot of times, this is a critical phase of flight, landing, and a lot of professional pilots go into a sterile cockpit situation where there's no talking or no outside of pertinent information being discussed. So There's a lot happening.
Yep, yep. You know, flying straight and level can be considered relatively easy, but takeoffs and landings is totally different.
All right, and that's a good landing across the line for Doug Auclair, and he's getting it stopped.
Nice.
Yeah. Are any of the judges going to run out there? No. So he's a little bit past 300 feet. We'll get that number in just a moment. All right, so right now after our first round for Alpha Heat, we have first place David Warren with a combined total of 400 feet. Second place Doug Auclair with a combined total of 925.
Okay.
And third place Jay Longley with a combined total of 1455.
And normally, I think with the normal amount of competitors, these planes probably wouldn't be seeing each other in the same class. They would be in different classes.
Yeah, we would be in different classes for sure.
And we are on the go for Jay Longley.
All righty.
So wherever we see him take off, it's plus 780 is what I was told. Did you get a different number there?
All I know is that they're 700 feet from the taxiway to the start-finish line.
To the start-finish line, okay.
Yeah.
We'll leave that one to the judges.
Yeah. We'll just sit here and look pretty.
Yep. So good at that. Especially you.
Oh, you're too kind, sir. All right, David Warren creeping up to the line. The STOL Queen, Anisha Goddard, is letting him do his thing. We'll hear that throttle come up in just a moment.
So the start-finish line judge is the one who tells him when he's in the right spot.
Yes.
And then they turn their back to him, and that indicates that it's now time for him to move to the air boss to tell him when it's safe to take off.
Absolutely.
And he got in under 250 feet on that one.
Yeah. So Jay Longley, 650 feet on his last takeoff, and we're getting the number.
Or was that the combined number, 650?
No, that was his just his takeoff.
Just the takeoff.
Yep. And then David Warren is at 180 feet.
Okay.
On his takeoff just a moment ago. Doug Auclair on the line. Wait for that throttle to come up, and then the tail to come up.
This is one of those original planes that have slats built into the wing itself. So as he takes off, for those of you in the crowd that can see from underneath the wing, you'll be able to see sunlight in the middle of the wing. In a little slot. Oh, definitely better than yesterday.
That's still better than yesterday. A little bit longer than his last takeoff, but the wind has completely died.
Yep.
So we really don't have much going on. But while we're getting our pilots back online, we want to special thanks to our sponsor ICOM for our bright yellow T-shirts and supplying our radios to use while we talk to the airplanes as well as the line judges.
As I told you before, I've been using ICOM radios for years and years and years at the racetracks. Let's see, NASCAR, NHRA,
That's my favorite.
AMA Superbike, and all that, and everything out at the California Speedway and Glen Helen Raceways, and they're just a fantastic radio system to come in with the multi-chargers and everything, and they just work really well.
Man,
really like them.
That was 500 feet for Doug Auclair.
Awesome.
On his takeoff. Jay Longley on final right now.
And I'm not sure how the scratch was judged down there. If we have somebody down there, they're using cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, another flat landing, but now he's on the brakes. I can almost smell those brakes from here.
He's going to be on them for sure.
That's okay. That's what they're for.
Yeah, it is there.
I do that, every time you're trying to make the first turnout on a Cessna, you're going to be doing that. So
oh, yeah.
It's just a normal thing.
Yeah. You're going to see that nose dip usually. If a student pilot's in the left seat, you're going to see that nose dip really hard once they start braking. Just trying to get it dialed in and figure out how and when.
So only the student pilot you see it dip. I'm doing
I
it.
mean,
I must be doing it wrong.
I'm just saying that usually it would be a student pilot, but sometimes, even a private pilot, trying to get that first taxiway, you're just doing whatever it takes.
Yeah, I try and keep what I'm doing in the braking private.
It's Jay Longley. Taxi's in front of us.
And now the wind died again.
Yeah. All right. So David Warren is.
Except for one flag in the middle.
Oh, yeah. And low and to your left, David Warren with his flaps deployed. One of the control surfaces we were talking about.
His wings are a bit more stable on this approach.
Yep.
He is coming in a little fast.
And that's good.
That is good.
So we're going to see him stop in under 250 feet.
Yes. Again, much better than yesterday.
Yeah. And he took it easy. I mean, he could have really just stood on those brakes.
Yeah.
I mean, so when we're looking at tailwheel aircraft, the reason why you don't see you'll see them modulate the type of braking that they're doing. They can't just stand on them all the time because then you'll have a nose over. And you don't want that. It's a bad day for you. It's a bad day for the airplane. Engine usually has to be completely broken down and inspected. And you're probably out of a prop. So you're going to be stuck where you are for a little bit. Got an RV on the runway. I don't know which model RV that is.
6 or 7, I'm going to say.
Okay.
Which means it's probably a 9. And we are good on this landing.
Yeah. Doug's going to bounce it just a little bit.
He's going to, okay, here we go. He's just going to let it
can
roll
handle that.
out.
Leaf spring gear can handle that.
Yep. Can you imagine if you're in that RV coming from somewhere that you didn't know anything was going on and you just saw this thing fly across your taxiway in the grass? Like, oh, my goodness.
Oh.
What is going on at this airport?
They're definitely talking to the air bosses, but that's still just something that I bet you that pilot's nerves are a little just like,
yeah.
Did not know.
Yeah. As the passengers sitting there ignorantly thinking, this is cool.
Yeah, hey, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I've been that person.
All right. Okay, so David was a scratch on his last run.
Really?
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
That's a lot of work for a scratch.
It is. And while we get Jay on the go,
Rolling out, got that nose wheel up,
Yep.
and the mains come up. That might have been shorter than any of his previous ones. I see the judges running towards where he took off. They weren't expecting him to get off that soon.
yeah,
He's getting better with each run.
absolutely. And I mean, honestly, I don't know. I was about to say he could have probably pulled a little earlier,
He probably could have.
or maybe not earlier, but maybe a little bit more aggressively.
Yeah, that's what we'd say. We'd say, oh, we would have pulled earlier than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have done it way shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all day, every day.
All day. We're wrong, but
Absolutely
we're just going to
wrong.
keep saying it. Yeah.
All right, David Warren on the line.
Okay, going to try to not scratch this time. So he does not have one in the books, or did he get one in the books?
If he scratched the last one, then that one was no good. But he does have one on the books. He is currently in first place with a combined total of 400 feet.
All right. 400.
Yeah.
I feel like he can beat it. Here comes the wind. Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
yeah.
He saw those flags. He timed that one good.
Yep, so he applied power, pressure. The tail comes up, and then he pulls the stick back, and he has, I think he was off the ground before the tail even touched.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a great takeoff. Up next we have Doug Auclair with some more tailwheel action in the Stinson 108. Now this airplane is a lot heavier than David's airplane, so just because it's a tailwheel aircraft doesn't mean that it's going to have the same performance.
It's got an engine, bigger engine, more power,
Yeah.
but still just a lot heavier.
Definitely something I would like to take out in the backcountry with like all of my equipment.
Yep.
And that tail is coming up, that big dorsal tail, distinctive on a Stinson 108. And he's up.
Close to the same as last time.
Yeah, close to the same as last time.
Now we got a direct crosswind here at the line in front of us.
That's why we're hearing wind.
Well, actually, it looks like crosswind all the way across the board there. See our drone up there floating in the sky. Looks like it's having a little trouble staying level with the little turbulence it's got.
And while we're waiting on Jay to come back around, let's talk about Clemens Insurance.
Clemens Insurance.
The most affordable and best insurance coverage available, maintaining the highest standards of excellence. I'm a client of theirs, and I can attest to the attention that is given to me by Jerry and team. Lexi Duncan, our normal Maine head judge, is really my agent who I talk to. So
and June I think is in there too, and Jerry is awesome. You know, like I said yesterday, always available, calling, got answers quick, get your quote out there, always available, answering the phone, returning calls. Like they're handling business over there. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
I think we've used Clemens for nearly everything.
Yeah, you know, like I know that they do insurance for everything, but I only associate them with aviation. I need to move all the rest of my stuff to them as well.
Yeah, Jerry insured a goat I had once.
That's awesome.
You know, it was a show goat. I wanted
in
case those horns got scratched, I want to make sure I had good insurance. And
Yeah.
Jerry was all over. He's like, I'll insure that. Yeah. I tried to get him to insure a shoe, and he wouldn't do that, but he did do a goat. He does it all. It's
So,
awesome.
Jay Longley, his landing is reading as a negative 44.
Negative 44. I don't know what that means. Unless that's a bad scratch.
I don't think it was a scratch.
Here he comes. He's fighting the wind right now a little bit.
Yeah, he really is fighting the wind.
He gave it gas a little bit too much right on that landing.
Yeah. So there's a lot happening. I mean, when you have that descent rate and you're assured that you're going to make the line, and then all of a sudden you have a gust, or all of a sudden all the wind drops out, you have to you're going to have to give it more throttle to get across the line. But when you give it more throttle and get across the line, you're also elongating your landing distance. So it's a wild dance.
It's always better to save the airplane though, and keep risk not damaging it if you get a really quick descent rate. And like I'm going to take the bad score rather than hurt my plane.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, even though these landings, as Ryan would say, they're not for comfort. This is competition.
Yeah.
So they are going to plop it on a little bit harder than normal, but you're looking for that directed energy into the ground and not across the ground.
You know, Jay Longley, he's got a different approach right now, and as time goes, he'll gradually start coming from a forward approach to more of a straight up and down approach. And that takes time. And,
especially the 172. I mean, that's going to be it's a lot of dialing in for something like that.
But, you baby those planes, and eventually you'll get one that's got some suspension on it, and he can do that.
All right, so numbers are still pretty much the same. So in first place, David Warren with a combined total of 400 feet. Second place, Doug Auclair with a combined total of 900 feet. And Jay actually shortened his combined total. In third place, Jay Longley with a combined total of 1166.
1166.
1166.
All right.
So I mean, like that's an improvement from what was the last reading? I think it was 1320.
Yes, it's getting better.
Yeah, he's getting better.
Yeah. And it, it definitely takes time.
Yeah. And so up next we'll have our Bravo heat
All right.
with Dennis Rowe and Matt Dorsum, which is kind of cool. We'll have them. We'll have the two Apex, Yamaha Apex snowmobile engine powered aircraft going head to head.
They're already pulling out.
Yeah.
Probably do an interview with one of the last group. David?
Okay. All right, so we got Mad Dog taxiing in front of the crowd right now. He's going to be followed up with Hee Haw, Dennis Rowe from Vandergrift, Pennsylvania. And since he's right there, he's going to go ahead and stop for us right here. So all the way from Vandergrift, Pennsylvania, number 57 in the 2020 Just Highlander, Dennis Rowe. Yeah. As we've mentioned, that aircraft is powered by a Yamaha snowmobile engine. Not a traditional power plant for an aircraft, but we have some sorcery going on in places where these power plants can be applied to aviation, as you see right here. And in the 1995 Kit Fox 4, race number 95, Matt Dorsum. That aircraft is once again powered by that Yamaha snowmobile engine. And as I've understood it, coming from just zero, honestly, when I started with National STOL, it was pretty much zero when it came to GA aircraft. Yamaha snowmobile engines are extremely reliable. And that is why they are one of the top choices for non-traditional aviation applications. All right. Dennis Rowe powering up. Hee Haw on the go, tail up. He's going to throw that tail down, and I'm looking at just slightly over 150 feet, maybe. That's what the judges look like they're conferring about. Get that number in just a moment. 152 feet for Dennis Rowe on that takeoff. Next up, Matt Dorsum on the line. He's going to wait for Dennis to clear the departure leg of the landing of the pattern. We'll hear that Apex engine spool up in just a moment and see that tail jump off the ground. And here we go. He's applying the power. Tail coming up.
Oh,
and he's airborne.
Fantastic.
I mean, that is that's going to be just slightly shorter of 100 feet, 150 feet, my bad.
That is really good. Really good. So those Kit Fox 4s are kind of the pride and joy of the Kit Fox fleet for those guys who are really trying to get performance. Everyone likes the lightweight and nimbleness of them. Those are almost exclusively, that we see in STOL competition is the 4s. They really like getting off the ground, and with that piggyback STOL, man, he's just jumping off the ground.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And
Oh,
go ahead. I was correct. Under 100 feet earlier, but that is 93 feet for Matt Dorson.
That's good.
Yeah, so on short final right now, low and to your left, Dennis Rowe and Hee Haw.
It's going to be tough for Dennis without slats to match the numbers of a wing with slats, and their wings are real similar.
Yeah, made it across the line, got it stopped in under 150 feet. I love that I can like look out at the judges and see the judge with the iPad. That's Sean, one of our volunteers out there. As soon as he looks down and looks up, I know that the score is in. And so that's 133 feet on that landing for Dennis Rowe, which puts him in the first place.
Oh, it does.
Combined total of 285 feet. Dennis Rowe.
Outstanding.
Yes.
We'll see what happens. See if he can hold on to that and see if Matt can't take it away.
Yeah. So it's really going to be going for the gold. As we see Matt just fighting the wind right now.
Yeah, the lighter plane's going to make it a little worse.
Yep. And that nose is coming up. And he's going to plop it in across the line. Anitra saying that it's good. And that is a stop that is short of 150 feet, looks like. Getting the number in just a moment. 151 feet. And so right now, as you mentioned, or as you predicted, Matt Dorson has taken the first place from Dennis Rowe.
Okay.
Right now we're at a combined total for Matt Dorson at 244 feet to Dennis Rowe's 285 feet.
Okay. All right.
So now I think Dennis is going to get a little bit more aggressive on the brakes.
Yeah, the wind is not in his favor at the moment.
Nope, it just died. My back's hot. And he's going to be, that's around the 150 mark. Actually looks like it's short of 150 out there.
Yeah.
Where the judges are conferring.
And you could have two equally matched planes out here with equally matched pilots, and just between run to run, the way the wind is increased, like right now it's a tailwind.
Yeah.
So if he takes off right now, this is not going to be to his advantage. The final.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now he's lined up.
We'll see those flaps deployed here in just a moment.
There they start to come.
And there they are.
No, he's just going to use the flaps.
Man, that is precision right there. Gets it across the line.
Yep.
And stopped.
With a tailwind.
Yeah, with the tailwind, under 150 feet, looks like. And he's got a different approach than what we're used to seeing. I mean, like, he's pretty high on base.
Yeah.
And then he comes to final. He makes that turn for final. He's still pretty high, and he's just nosing it down with flaps.
As opposed to Matt Dorson, who's taking more of that stick.
Gals, like, put in the heavy slip right at the last moment. It's just a lot of variety on different approaches with different airplanes.
Yep.
For this landing across the line. So 155 feet for that last landing for Dennis Rowe. He's still currently in second place.
He's got a good angle of attack here. Oh, he had it. He went long.
Yeah.
Came in a little bit on that left wheel.
Yeah, so he gave it a little bit more power, and that pushed him a little bit further.
Yeah. I was at a STOL competition a couple of years ago with Steve Henry, and he had doing his normal long and low approach, coming in from quite a distance, easing it in just as short as he possibly could. Came in, did his normal thing, came in, got on the brakes hard, and then he was going to go out and just do kind of a showing off sort of one where he just came in, he shot really steep up into the pattern, and then he came in a slip all the way down to the line, coming in sideways. not trying to land short, and but just using all the proper technique and flying. That carried him over a little bit too. But yeah, slip all the way down to final, and then just plopped it down over the line and hit the brakes and locked it up with a completely different approach than he ever uses, and got the same exact number. And so that kind of goes to show that different techniques will both work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right before commercial, the firefighters are going to draw their 50-50 roll. I'll come right here.
All righty.
All right, so yeah, we're going to get Matt Dorsum launched here in just a moment. And folks, don't forget to go to nationalstol.com/vote to vote for your favorite pilot. So if you're in the crowd, if you're at home, jump on your cell phone, go to nationalstol.com/vote.
Ooh, he got off early.
Woo, that was, all right.
That one, there wasn't much wind for him there, but that seemed to have worked for him. Let's see how that goes. And has a tendency to drop that right wing on takeoff, and then the last landing he dropped the left wing on landing. So what if that's just under that torque?
Yeah. With 160 horsepower.
160.
Correct on that. Yeah. But nationalstol.com/vote. Voting closes at the end of the competition. The winner, because this is a popularity contest.
It is.
So the winner is going to get a nice trophy that's got like Sasquatch carrying the American flag.
Right. And they're going to get it because we're not allowed to join it, they tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang it.
Boo.
All right, Dennis, on that final. Get that tail down.
Woo,
there it is.
Very nice landing.
It's got a few bounces. It's going to hurt him in his braking.
Yeah, absolutely. That's probably going to be his longest landing. Looking like, let's see. So his takeoff was 143 feet. That landing was 183 feet.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Yeah, that when you bounce, you cannot get on the brakes.
No. That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, I think Dennis is a little familiar with what happens when you do that.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of them.
But he came back in stride.
Mm-hmm.
Like that happened, 2 years ago at Sodbusters.
Yeah. I mean, I know guys who've got a pile of props in their hangar.
Yeah.
Right next to a pile of championship trophies.
Yeah.
All right, here comes Matt Dorsum in for his final landing. He's floating again up a little high.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to get on the power again a little bit. That's gonna hurt him, but maybe it's. Oh, he got it good.
Yep. Working
Ooh,
that rudder.
This is looking good for him.
Yeah, it's looking really good for him. All right. So it looks like we have a few things that are about to happen before we go into our second round, our next heat, essentially. We've got the local volunteer firefighters that are going to do our 50-50 raffle.
Can you pick out a ticket?
All right, we're gonna be.
Caroline is picking a drawing our way.
All right, we're going to be picking out a ticket here. You got one out pulled already, and this is for the 50-50 raffle with the fire department? $186. And let's take a look at who we pulled.
Who did Caroline pull?
Justin. Justin. If there's a Justin out there, the last digits of their phone number are 6996. Come on over to the announcer stand. You just won some money.
They're not here in time, we'll be over at the fire truck.
Okay, and if you don't get here in time, you can meet them over at the fire engine, and they will take care of you there.
Good job.
All right.
Congratulations.
Sweet. Congratulations to Justin, no last name. All right, and as we go to commercial, I don't know, are we going to see Dennis unseat Matt for the top spot? Or is it going to be the same as what we're seeing right now? Is it going to stay the same, you think?
I'm excited about it. I love seeing two aircraft. It doesn't matter what kind they are, what class they're in. It's exciting to see two closely matched aircraft and pilots with short distances, just to see who gets the, luck of the draw. So I remember that with Katie Waito and Kathy Page when they would always compete against each other. And even though they had a much different airplane that wasn't quite as capable as the other planes in the class, just to see the two together compete against each other with like nearly equal aircraft, that's super exciting to watch that. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. My prediction is based on the setup of the aircraft. If everything goes well with wind, I think that Matt Dorson might have the edge out. But, after that, Dennis Rowe could say, you know what, I'm going to put slats on my plane, and then that could all change. He'd come back and be like, all right, I'm going to use slats.
All right. So we have 3 more runs from each competitor, and we'll see what happens after this commercial break.
It's a kind of a different experience buying a Legend Cub because you're buying from the owners of the company. You're going to meet everybody that's going to work with you ahead of time. They're experts at every little facet of it. You pretty much can do as much of the aircraft as you're capable, and they'll kind of hold your hand through the rest of it. So I couldn't recommend it higher than truly a wonderful experience. You show up and you watch how all the fuselages are all TIG welded, and their processes are second to none. They build by far the nicest airplane, lightest componentry, great styling. Ron, their painter, is spectacular. It's not like any other buying experience. You are truly buying into a family. A lot of longtime employees. I'm friends with a lot of the guys that helped build my airplane. Legend Cub owners typically buy an airplane and never sell that airplane. You won't find very many of them used for sale on the market. I think you get a slightly different owner with a Legend Cub. It's not just an airplane to them. It's a piece of art. It's a piece of them. It's custom designed and built for them. Any option you want is available. Hard to get much better than this.
Connect with pilots worldwide. Watch your flights unfold with accurate terrain, scenery, altitude, ground speed, time, and flight path. Improving your wind and situational awareness by reviewing your flight path and wind data. Invite friends to join you. Debriefing with peers is a blast. Balance striving with fun. Pilots and instructors who inspire you.
We've had it in all of our airplanes. Ever since we started with the Piper Saratoga in the early 2000s. We did the pulse oximeter and CO detector in there. We've upgraded to there. Now we have a Cessna 340 that I actually was talking to him in Germany last year, and he was like, oh, you got to put the cabin altitude thing in the plane. I said, well, send it to me. So we put it in there, and it actually is really nice. This aircraft flies above 18,000, 10,000 feet, so up to 23,000 feet. The other day, the cabin altitude light comes on the manufacturer's panel, and boom, the CO Guardian comes on and says, all right, you're above 10,000, your cabin altitude is above 10,000 feet. So watch out. So it's kind of nice to have that redundancy in the plane. So for a pressurized aircraft, that is so important for me. I get that oxygen mask ready, make sure my oxygen is good.
Basically, every time I do an install, I go in and I download all of the latest manuals to make sure that everything's interconnected correctly. We don't miss anything. We don't miss any on-off switches, any warning lights or
All right, Josh Richling here with Dennis Rowe, number 57 in the green and white Highlander that you built yourself. You put a Yamaha on there, and you're battling out with Matt Dorsum. You guys have been coming back and forth with the distances, both on takeoff and landing. I see that he's got some advantages on his aircraft where he's running slats and you're not. So that's going to be a tough one. What are you going to do, and how's it been working for you?
Well, my first goal today was not to scratch in this first heat, and so I was kind of dive bombing in, just making sure I had clean scores. And there's no way to beat that big wing and his superior flying than to drag it in now.
You're so humble.
So in the last heat, we'll be trying to drag it in with more alpha and try. I'll probably start scratching again, but we'll do our best to help let the engine hold me up in the air and see if we can slow her down more.
I couldn't have said it better myself. That's the only thing you can do when you don't have the slats that he's got. Do you have any plans in the future using slats?
Possibly. We're building another Highlander. It'll be lighter and it'll have a little more wing on it and a little cleaner. And we're seeing where that's going to go. And we're also talking to Barclay Smith down in Georgia about building me a set of slats for both of them. And I got to sell one of them when I'm done. But I'd like to keep this one for sentimentality. But I'll probably put the slats on this one first, yeah. And
I would love to see you find out the differences with the slats and without the slats, and it's tough. You know, I know that going cross country sometimes is a little tougher with having slats on, but it's really nice to get them off, throw them in the back, and get going where you're going. But best of luck to you. I appreciate it. Everyone here in the crowd is enjoying seeing you guys battle it out, and I will see how it goes, and good luck.
All right. Hey, I'd like to thank Just Aircraft for making such a great kit, and Ronnie and Teal at Skytrax for letting us use these great Yamaha engines.
Awesome. Those are great guys. Well, thank you. We got some traffic passing by here, and we'll hand it back over to Cam.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Josh and Dennis. So right now we're in between heats. Essentially, we are going to wait for our alpha heat to get spooled up and back on the runway. As Josh mentioned, we got some transient traffic that is passing us by. I saw a Mustang 2 on the side of that. I was thinking it was a Thorpe, but it might be a Mustang 2 and what looks like a 172. Anyways, we're going to get geared up for this. And while we do that, I'm going to go back to reading some of our sponsors, our annual sponsors underwriting. So we've got Red Tack Art, a good friend of mine, Kelsey. Red Tack Art features innovative and handcrafted art and home goods from Red Tag aircraft parts, which are no longer viable for use. Each new design starts with red tagged aircraft parts and seeing it for what it is, but for not what it is, but what it could be. From bottle openers made from valve covers to turbine coffee tables and everything in between, check out our designs or start a new custom project at Red Tag Art. And I have one of those valve cover keychain or key holders that is mounted at my hangar, and just toss my keys on it. It's really cool. It's got a whole bunch of other stuff like taxiway light candles. So if you're in the crowd, you'll see these blue lights that have the yellow stems. He's replaced those caps with wax, and you can burn candles out of them. So it's really, really cool. And then we're going to go back to giving love out to our local sponsors as we have some more transient traffic landing before the two aircraft that taxied in front of us depart. So we've got Discover Clarion County, Independence Health Systems, Kriebel Energy, Janie, Microtel by Wyndham, Hampton Inn and Suites, Foxburg Inn, University Corner, Central Electric Cooperative, and Clarion Area Chamber of Business and Industry. We thank those local sponsors for allowing us to come out and put on this awesome event for all of the locals here and for you at home as well. We have a SR-22 passing us by right now. It's a sweet-looking airplane. I can't afford, but it's okay. And then after all of our transient aircraft have departed, then we'll get our STOL competition competitors back online with the Alpha Heat, starting off with Jay Longley in the 172, David Warren in the Super Cub, and Doug Auclair in the Stinson 108. We've got this Mustang 2 passing us by, a low transition, staying in ground effect, and then a zoom climb at the end. It's fun stuff. Always fun. We'll see if the 172 is going to do the same for us.
Is that kind of the Blue Angel coloration I saw on that? A lot more white, but yellow and blue.
There was some that yellow and blue kind of had those lines like the Thunderbirds kind of have on the side.
Oh yeah. You're supposed to agree with me.
Oh, yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, he's the former Blue Angel.
All right, now we've got the 172 taking off, and he's going to do a low transition as well, staying in ground effect. We'll see if we get a zoom climb out the end of this. And another zoom climb, or what,
Cessna zoom climb.
Yeah. That is always fun, staying in ground effect, getting to the end of the runway and just pulling. Looking at that airspeed indicator go down.
Yep.
Not too far down.
Yeah.
But feeling the G's is always fun. And then we've got our SR-22 that's going to depart. And at this point, he can't do anything but do a low transition in the zoom climb at the end. I mean, he's definitely not going to let a home-built Mustang 2 and a Cessna 172 beat him out.
That was a Mustang 2?
It said Mustang 2 on the side, but it really looked like a Thorpe to me.
Oh, I came in late. I thought it was an RV. Don't trust me.
It had a what is it called? A cranked wing?
A cranked wing?
Yeah.
I don't know what you pilots, this language you pilots speak. I don't know it.
It had some dihedral that leads into some anhedral. So the wing roots are going. The wing roots are point. Well.
Oh, like a Thorpe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was a Thorpe. But I don't know. It said something on the cowling that did not say Thorpe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only saw it from the side really fast for just a second.
Yeah.
As I came up.
Someone's going to correct us in the comments.
Oh, yeah. And
I haven't even gone to the comments. Let's see what the comments are saying.
And it's gonna be Ryan Dombrowski who comes back and
it's like, actually, Cam,
yeah, right.
You got this one wrong.
Yeah, because I have nothing better to do right now.
All right, so in the comments, okay, so we got Glenn Roberts. So he's one of our STOL competitors and also our drone operator when he's around doing the drone stuff for us, providing all those awesome shots. So he's saying hi, Cam, from Glenn, Isaac, Hannah, and Zoe. So hi to that gang out there.
Yes.
I got some time to spend with Glenn a couple of weeks ago while we picked up the new truck that his airplane partner had provided for at least for $1 for us. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that was super sweet.
Yeah. So if you see the side of the truck, it says Ron Hansen on it. That's Ron's truck. And,
okay.
He's Glenn's aircraft partner. They both fly a 90-horse Champ that I'll be competing against this year. And then we have Katrina already. I mean, always. I didn't mean to say already, but always in the comments. We've got Say Intentions AI. We met at Pinedale.
Pinedale.
Yep.
That was kind of cool.
In the comments as well, what's going on. Yep. And then Super Arrow asking, Mustang 2.
Mustang 2?
Yep. That was a question mark. So we will see. We will see. Who else do we have? though he's here, we do have National STOL in the chat as well. So.
Oh, National STOL.
Yeah, and let's talk about STOL while we got our pilots taxiing out. So after every competition, after which you figured out yesterday, IRL means in real life.
In real life, I'm learning about that.
Yep. So after every in real life competition, we have the same competition inside of Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that is National STOL. I'm usually announcing. I haven't been because of getting my computer back in order, getting a computer because I didn't have one up until the last competition, and then I was out of town. All right, SR-22 is actually taking off. No Zoom climb. All right, thanks, bro.
Climbing a little early.
So cool.
Yeah.
But
when's he gonna bring the gear up?
Yeah, when is he gonna suck the gear up?
Mm-hmm.
The airplane has fixed gear, by the way. But yeah, so STOL, we've got Appalachian Mountain STOL that's happening right now in real life, live. And then not next weekend, it's going to be in 2 weeks because we have Heritage STOL, so we're not actually doing the STOL the weekend after. But our next competition will be Appalachian Mountain STOL inside of Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if you're playing on Xbox or on PC, you can hop in. What you want to do is go to nationalstol.com/chat. That's going to put you in the Discord with all of our STOL competitors and all of our admin. I'm in there as well. We'll get you straightened out for everything that you need, what server we're going to be on and all of that. And then you'll get to compete as a STOL competitor at home, sitting in your nice rig. We got some competitors that have those full motion rigs like Smitty.
Really?
Yeah. And we always
do they have real controls or do they have is it all a keyboard?
No, he's got real controls.
Real
like
controls.
A real stick, and like it's violent.
Really?
It's super violent. Like we've seen video of Smitty crashing and like I
want to try that someday.
He was saying that he gets bruised if
really?
He crashes. And then not too long after we all figured this out with him, we were looking at the broadcast because we always showcase him. And we noticed that there was a hole in the wall behind him.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
So that full motion rig that he has is as real as it's going to get, honestly. But you can do that at home. You can sit on the couch with the Xbox controller, or you can sit in your rig, or you can sit on the couch with the keyboard. I would not do STOL with the keyboard.
No.
Yeah.
I want to sit in a rig. I want to try that. Where do I go? Where's the closest I can go to Idaho and do that?
Honestly, I don't know. You'd have to build it yourself.
But, I mean, there's got to be somebody else that can sit in their rig.
Like one of our competitors that maybe has one?
Yeah.
I don't know. So in the chat, or if Katrina knows, or if anyone knows, like hop in the chat and just say, hey, if you're anywhere near Boise, give us a shout because Josh wants to try your rig.
I want to try it out.
Yeah.
As we have this RV7A Mustang 2 come by. I don't know.
Right.
Thorpe. Now this is a Mooney Bravo model, yeah?
Yep.
All right, we're on the go.
Ooh. With David Warren.
This Mooney's got a full house.
Jay did take off just before David, so don't want to forget Jay's takeoff. Let's see where he's sitting at.
I thought the people in the Mooney would wave.
They should have waved.
They
it's
did.
A Mooney.
Yeah.
Dude. Don't be cool and not wave.
Yeah. I think the E model Mooney people wave. Maybe not the Bravos.
The Juliet model. Yeah, they wave too.
Okay.
I know some.
Okay.
Know some of those cats.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Where is? I get situated here.
Next, we got Doug Eclair up on the line right now in the Stinson 108-3, which I don't know what that means, but.
Okay, so we've got a 183-foot takeoff from David Warren.
Is this it's not a Lance Air. It's not a Glass Air.
Oh.
It's not a Sling.
Man,
what am I looking at here? It looks fast.
It does look really fast.
Is that a JMB? That can't be a JMB. I don't.
Oh, dang. I was going to look at the.
It's very Lance Air-esque.
All right. So Doug Eclair getting it off before the taxiway that he was using the launch off of yesterday. Still good, similar performance.
Looks like a pretty strong crosswind now.
Yeah.
Right into our face.
Yeah. As I was saying that it was nice and temperate out here, now it's starting to feel a little bit cooler than cold.
Mm-hmm. I've had my jacket on and off like 7 times already.
I haven't taken my hoodie off yet.
Yeah. And this is this Jay Longley coming in
That is
here?
Jay Longley.
All right.
He's on his landing roll. He's going to bounce a little bit. Or maybe that was just an illusion.
It did look like that to me. Of course, it's looked like that to me every time.
He's going to get it stopped for us. And remember that from the taxiway.
It looks like he's not stopping. He must have thought he scratched.
Which still, you want to stop. And
You do.
okay, so he's part of the crew with Doug. And he was giving Doug the 5th degree yesterday about stopping. And here he is not stopping.
What?
So
He's not going to be able to qualify for the most consistent award if he doesn't stop?
All right, and so getting some.
Airboss has told him to continue because he did scratch.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so at the very end of the day, after all the results are revealed, the pilots will park their airplanes, and then we'll allow the families and kids into the secure pits for photos and up-close looks at the aircraft. So if you're in the crowd, you're looking forward to that. Don't leave after we do the award ceremony. Make sure you allot some time to go into the pits, talk to the pilots, ask them questions about their airplanes, and ask them how you can get into aviation as well. They'll be glad to talk to you about it. David Warren just landed. We're going to get a number from him. It's going to be 185 feet. So he had 183 feet takeoff, 185 feet on the landing.
We got a transient ship slipping in on the, taking off on the hard surface.
All righty, another Cherokee variant of some type. Actually, it's a Warrior. I remember seeing it on the side, so that is.
See, I stick with Piper. A lot safer between the Cherokee Warriors and the Comanches.
I mean,
it's such a safe move.
Yeah.
Taking off in the Piper.
It is a type of Cherokee variant, but there are specifics. Lots of specifics with Cherokees.
All right, here we go.
All right, Doug
in
and
the
Claire.
Stinson. Can he get it stopped before the runway? He does have a headwind right now. He can get it stopped.
Yeah. You know, he hasn't dumped his flaps either.
Ah, now he did.
Well, okay.
His timing was different on that. Normally you put your flaps in before.
Yeah, and then you dump them after.
I do understand the theory of using the flaps to slow down, but at the same time, you also create lift. And, and they don't look like they're big enough to create a lot of drag.
Yeah, no. All right, as we have our RV departing. All right, so for Doug, that's going to be 480 feet on that landing. And it looks like we actually have a scratch from Jay and from David before then. So let's see what Doug's latest combined total is.
Bubbles was guessing that Lancer was a 360. It does look a lot like a Lancer. I mean, it looks a lot, but something's different.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to.
I wonder if somebody put a mod on or something. I can't really tell, but yeah, Bubbles, thanks for chatting in there. And Katrina said there's 2 pilots in STOL that have a motion rig, one in the U.S. and one in the U.K. I'm like, that sounds like it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
It's not very common?
No, I mean, like, Smitty's rig is just, that guy is.
Smitty was the one?
He's the one over, he's the one on this side of the pond.
Okay.
And his rig is something extremely substantial. But yeah, no.
That's
the full motion rigs are going to be pretty scarce. They're pretty expensive.
Yeah, they.
I mean, I think if I remember correctly, he spent $20K on that.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about money, like airplane money for a rig. Yeah, that's why it's cool. This is really cool. We have a Cherokee with scoops.
Scoops, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a stole kit
Here
or
comes
some type.
that Lancer-ish. Gosh,
I'm just
the
gonna
tail
wait.
looks too skinny in the
I
tail to be a
know.
Lancer.
And I've seen one somewhere else, and we were all like, "Is that a Lance?" No,
and
it's
the
too
top of the
small.
vertical isn't round like a Lancer. It doesn't come to a full tip.
Once he comes up to altitude, because you know he's got ADS-B, we'll definitely look it up and see what that is.
That plane looks fast.
Yeah, it
I
really
don't know.
does.
I mean, I'd have to go with a Lancer. I work on Lancers all the time, but I just don't recognize that.
We got our
Something's
Tri-Pacer
different.
coming by.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the Tri-Pacer's name is Dixie.
Dixie.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Dixie.
Yeah.
Cool. That gear is
Man,
straight up and down.
It is straight up and down.
That's a classic.
All right, Jay Longley on the takeoff roll in the 172. Now his approach to this is still going to be the same as our STOL pilots. He's still doing short field operations. Like, you are seeing an exhibition in what every pilot learns to do.
Yep.
I mean, you have to learn how to fly like these conditions as a private pilot. So you're going to learn how to operate on short fields and soft fields. And you're just seeing a mix of both of those type of operations happening right now.
Yep.
I like to think that, like, you know how the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds, like, they always announce that these are all maneuvers that every fighter pilot learns. Is just done at a different degree with both of those teams. The same thing with us.
Yeah.
This is something that everybody learns to do. We're just doing it at a different degree because it's in a competition setting.
Yes. And the other thing with that is, oh, never mind. We got the Piper Cub coming up.
Oh, we can come back to
Super Cub.
that thought in just a moment. David Warren.
That looked
Perfect
pretty good.
takeoff. Yeah.
He had a
pulled-
headwind.
He had a headwind. He pulled at the right time, and the mains were gone.
I'm thinking there might be saying like 150 to 175 maybe.
Oh, let's see. 158.
They're going to let that Cub come around a little bit further so that Stinson. That Stinson actually flies pretty slow, actually.
He should have.
There he is, powering up.
Yeah, he should have plenty of spacing, no matter what.
Doug Claire, he's a CFI. I wonder if he gives lessons in this plane.
That's a really good question. I bet you someone from the Air Venture Flight School that he operates is probably in the chat and will let us know if they use that aircraft as a training aircraft.
Do you know where Air Venture is based out of?
It's going to be Rhode Island. He's from Rhode Island.
Oh, okay. Okay. You talk about all the basics, basic maneuvers and things that people do in STOL for, new pilots, come here and they may think, I don't have the skill, I don't have this. You got people like, Aaron there in STOL and STOL Drag who literally just barely made the minimum requirements to fly.
Yeah.
And came and started doing STOL and STOL Drag and just got better fast. And you just you're around people with a lot of skill. You kind of absorb that skill, and Aaron's got some natural ability as well. And stick-to-itiveness to do all that stuff. But so coming out here in Cessnas and just learning it and doing it or whatever. So I say that I'd like to put together a Cessna as a competitive one. I was at Valdez 2 years ago and saw a Cessna 172 take off in 50 feet.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It had bush wheels on it.
172?
Yes, and I'm watching it.
50 feet?
I couldn't believe it. Could not, my whole brain said, okay, he's just going to go this far, and then he's going to rotate, and he literally put on the throttle and lifted off. I could not believe it.
That's insane.
Yeah. And I don't know the gentleman's name. It had some green in it, I think. Oh, it was incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, so I think that whole Doug Air Venture Flight School clan, they have the same type of recipe once they stop. It looks like they still have the flaps deployed. Normally what happens is you retract the flaps as soon as you touch the ground, and what that's going to do is put more weight on the on the gear because we're losing lift. And so that should help you, in theory, stop sooner. But it seems like this Clarion is using the flaps to probably stop because it is going to induce drag, but I don't know if it's in an advantageous way.
It's not the normal technique for sure.
For sure. Yeah, we'll see this with David coming in. He's going to dump the flaps as soon as he's on the ground. There we go.
He had to goose it a little bit.
Yeah.
Flaps are still down.
Flaps are still down. Okay, now they're done.
It looks like they're all using that technique.
Okay.
Apparently, we've got a lot to learn.
Yeah, apparently I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what is going on. I've never seen it done like this before, but here we go. Here comes your drooped wingtips Piper.
Cool stuff.
This is a Cherokee 140, 50, 60, 80. 140.
Yeah,
What do you
I'm
think?
gonna say 140.
I'm going to go 140.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm talking
so
about.
140
The
horsepower.
other most common airplane you would fly was probably one of those in a flight school,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. I've got lots of Cherokee time.
Yeah.
I have Cherokee 180 time.
Oh.
But
oh,
it
whoa.
will be, it's going to be a Cherokee variant of some type.
All right. All right, it comes in the Stinson. Looks like, he's good on the landing. He's short. This might be the shortest one. Does he have a headwind? The left side of the runway is a headwind. The right side is a tailwind.
And he's got his flaps retracted, so I mean,
There he
maybe
goes. That might be his shortest stop yet, you think?
Yeah, I think so. Mr. Dougie Fresh, what do we have? So for David Warren, we've got a 230-foot landing for him. And then for Doug, we have 430 feet, which actually his shortest landing was 425. So that's the second shortest landing as we have our tri-pacer passing us, leaving the airport. And then we did promise that we were going to see if whatever that aircraft was.
Oh, the Lancerish thing. Do you remember its tail number?
No, but it should be distinctive enough in Flight Radar 24.
No, the fast mover. It's probably 100 miles away now.
Yeah, honestly.
I worked on a Lancer, and the cruise speed was 257 miles an hour.
All right, Jay Longley on the go. Okay. And it appears that that is a 2013 Arian Lightning.
That's why I didn't.
I don't even know what that is.
What that is. Yep.
It was cool looking.
It's very JMB Lancer-esque.
Yes.
Arian. I've heard of Arian.
All right. Love when I see something that I've never seen before, or that I have seen before and just never put it together. Okay, so looks like Jay. So we're still adding 700 feet to his landings, or his numbers. Are we? 'Cause
Yep.
It looks like we got the number 15 on his takeoff. I don't think that was a 15-foot takeoff, so. But so if that's the case, we were looking at 715 feet on that takeoff for Jay, which is excellent in a 172.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Not bad.
Yeah, this is not, I mean, like, just because his takeoffs are longer than everyone else's does not mean that he's not a great pilot and he's not getting it dialed in. I mean, he's putting in some work and doing some awesome things in a 172. And here we go, David Warren. No wind. He brought the tail up. That's what we want. He's trying to get more airflow over the wings, get a little bit more airspeed, and then pull the stick back. Pulled just a hair early because the mains did not leave the ground. Now, also, we've got this little embankment of sand where everyone's been taxiing off the taxiway in front of us, or taxiing off of the runway onto the taxiway in front of us. So his mains might have left the ground before what I saw, but that tail wheel was still stuck to the ground, which does not exactly hurt.
Right. Right. And while we wait for him to take off and get across there, want to let the parents in the audience know that after the event as well, not only can you meet the pilots and talk with them after the event, but the firefighters are also willing to let the kids take pictures over at the fire engine as well if you all wanted to do that.
All right, here we go. Doug Leclerc in the beautiful Stinson 108. We'll see that tail come up in just a moment. And then it'll come back down, and he's going to leave the ground.
All right.
On cue.
Perfect.
Yeah, all of his takeoffs have been better than what he was doing yesterday, even though the winds were crazy yesterday.
Still got his flaps down. They'll come up here in a second. Where are they at? They're still holding down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fly the pattern with him. What the heck? All right, so on final, we've got Jay Longley coming in on the pavement. And final lap for them?
Final lap. So, yeah,
Yep.
after this, we'll have Dennis Rowe and Matt Dorsum back out, and then that'll be the end.
Yep, that will be the real battle. And you can see a little bit of...
You can see them puffs of smoke from the tires.
You can say that.
Yeah.
I see that there, too.
Yep.
That might be his shortest landing.
I think that's going to be his shortest landing
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. And
he's out there puffing smoke on the runway.
Yeah. And then right behind him is David Warren, who did scratch on the last run. This will be his final lap here, coming in for his final landing. And this is in, of course, one of the original Super Cubs with the smaller flaps you see today. The more the experimental Cubs now have the much bigger flaps. As we tend not to use those ailerons on final anyway, moving more towards the rudders. And here he comes, short final. Watch for that tail to drop. And it did not. He brought it in. He brought it in straight.
Yeah,
we are good.
Yeah, a great descent rate.
Looks like about between 2 and 225. Yeah.
Yep. Jay Longley's taxiing in front of us, wearing that bright red Lift Aviation helmet provided by Lift Aviation for our rookie pilots.
Okay. Our last aircraft coming in for this heat is this 1949 Stinson. The pretty shiny blue and chrome polished aluminum.
Yep. So that was 217 feet for David Warren on that landing.
All right. What was the last landing then for Doug Leclerc?
Doug Leclerc, his last landing was 880. Oh, I'm sorry. Last landing was 430 feet.
430. All right.
His combined total right now is 880.
All right. Here he goes.
Which that number just keeps dropping.
Can he beat that one on his last run?
430. It's the number to beat for him.
Oh, he's going long.
Oh,
and he's bouncing.
a little bounce.
He's carrying a lot of extra speed. He's going to go all the way to the pavement and then over the pavement.
Yep, and he's got those flaps.
Oh, we are wrong. He's like, I'll show you.
Oh, got it stopped before the pavement.
He got it stopped.
Yeah.
Not his shortest, but he's like, I'm not going to turn around.
And he had those flaps dumped. So, I mean, like.
Nice.
He definitely. Definitely had the recipe for success.
Yeah, that's a much bigger airplane. That was some great flying by Doug Leclerc. Great job.
That's 550 feet.
Awesome, awesome.
On that landing.
So now next we have taxiing out is our Bravo Heat. And that is going to be the battle. Speaking with Dennis Rowe, he knows what he has to do to try and beat that kick fox. He has to get behind the power curve, hang the plane on the prop, get in there a little slower, higher angle of attack, meaning pointing up quite a bit more and take more advantage of those wings. It's difficult to do. It takes a lot of skill, and it's really going to be his only option in order to beat a plane that's so similar that has slats. So we'll see how this goes. Matt Dorsum should be taxiing out now right behind him. There we go.
All right, yep. And there's Matt.
All right, as he the stress is on, does he? Oh, he's got a tailwind right now. That is not good for him.
It's not going to be conducive to anything fun.
Yeah.
But we do have our local-ish, right, from Vandergrift, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Dennis Rowe.
I
feel like if the crowd is a little loud for him, he'll do better.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear some screaming out
there.
There we go.
Yeah, let's go.
That's it. That's how you do it. All right.
Because his competition is from Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Kansas?
He's bringing it up. Here comes the power. And he's off. Aggressive. Oh, slightly early.
Just slightly.
He wants it, though. He really wants it.
Oh, yeah. And did I hear him correctly say that he was going to start dragging it in?
He did.
All
he
right.
did. He's gonna try and drag it. Look at him get that altitude. He's dragging it in. He's going for all the beans.
All of them.
Yes.
Yes, all the legendary aviation coffee beans.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
All right, we're getting Matt Dorsum geared up for his next few runs.
Got up. This must be an RV9 taxiing by. This is the bigger one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lower profile.
Yeah. Cool weekend airplane.
Oh, I could be wrong about that too. Could be
I don't know if it's an RV with a nose gear. I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
All right, Matt Dorsum is on the run. Oh, no!
What did we just see?
He got a crosswind instead of a tailwind, and he was able to capitalize on that.
He waited at the right moment. He was already on the side of the runway, got his nose into the wind, and took full advantage of that.
He is showing the world what that piggyback STOL kit can do. Oh, my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen a Kit Fox get off that quick.
That is definitely going to be some of the shortest I've seen a Kit Fox. Let's see.
Wow.
And so that was 109 feet.
109, and with terrible winds.
With terrible winds.
It was crosswinds.
I mean, his shortest takeoff today has been 93 feet.
Wow.
But that was still just impressive.
He got off at 93 earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And this one was
109.
Okay, they were close. God, he did that good, though.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting. The winds was not conducive to that kind of a takeoff. So, all right, here comes Dennis Rowe.
Low and to your left.
And he is going to pull up, get it pretty steep right at the end. You're going to see the tail come down.
Yeah.
He knows he has to do that. There
Chopping
it is.
the throttle.
Okay,
all
it's
right.
all about the braking now.
Stand
Can he outbrake? Ooh, not bad, under 200.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
And Matt Dorsum there on final.
Yep, looks like Matt is going to try and drag it in as well. And this is where it's going to make it or break it. I mean, I think at this point, Dennis is going to have to rely on his brakes.
Yes.
And his braking power, and if
or a scratch.
yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, excuse me, we've got...
their landing is they're real close.
Yeah, they're very close. We just had a gust just hit us, so I mean, like, during that landing, you could see Matt putting in that work because the conditions just suddenly changed on him.
Yes. It is getting windy right now.
Yeah, it is. It's coming.
This could make all the difference right now if he could capitalize on it. Can he get it up in time and take off? Will they give him the clearance? And it looks like at the end of this, it's a direct crosswind, but it looks like a headwind for him right now if he can use it.
Yeah, let's go, Dennis.
Here he goes, spooling up.
Yeah. Take advantage of it.
Can he take advantage? He
Yes!
did. He did.
Heck yeah.
All right. So we'll see how this goes.
All right.
This is going to be super close.
He had that headwind, that wind on the nose. I don't know why I want
Now
to
the
say
wind
nose,
is still on the nose for Matt Dorsum. It depends on what the wind's going to do for him.
That was 99 feet for Dennis Rowe.
99 feet. That must be his closest
That
takeoff?
is his shortest takeoff for the day,
Okay.
and puts him super close
All
to
right,
Matt.
and the wind is still holding steady for Matt Dorsum, so he can also take advantage of
yeah,
it.
he can. His shortest takeoff was 93 feet.
93, okay. Let's see. Yeah, that legend flag is looking pretty strong over there,
Yeah.
which is close to him.
Mighty and strong.
Well, let's see what happens. Looks like it's lightening up just a little. All right, power's coming in. The legend flag is going strong.
Oh man, that's another short.
That was
It had
short.
to have been somewhere around the 90s, somewhere in the 8.
I'm going 109, and I'm just making that up. Let's see what they say.
Let's see.
Waiting for the official score on that. This is close. This is exciting.
Oh yeah, it's very exciting. 91 feet on that. So that's
91.
That's his shortest takeoff for today.
Okay, so he was also able to take advantage of it.
Yep.
So this is going to come down to braking only right now.
Yeah, essentially.
If Dennis can outbrake him substantially and make a good landing and keep it soft, Dennis could possibly pull it off. This right here, at this point, is all about piloting. They both have the Yamaha engines. However, that engine with that extra power does not help them on landing. It's up to their piloting skill now. And Dennis is going to use the low approach, which he hasn't been using in his last few runs. He was using more of the high, steep approach.
Yeah.
He's going to get in there. I call it the Steve Henry approach, the low,
Yeah.
and get into the air that he's going to be working with and feeling. He's getting real slow. He's getting really slow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's real close to the ground. This is dangerous because if he catches a sinker, he can just touch his wheels on the ground, which will cause him to be a scratch. Here he comes. Does he pull it? Steep, steep, steep. That's the steepest yet.
All right. Oh no! I think you're saying it's a scratch.
No, you've seen his head in the cockpit. Not happy about that.
He's got one more run, right?
Yeah.
He's got one more run.
So when you're pushing that hard, that's one of the things that can happen. He's trying. Darn, he's giving it all he's got.
Man, yeah. So this is when it gets really exciting. The head-to-heads that.
Yeah. And now you can see Matt Dorsum in this Model 4 Kit Fox with those slats. He obviously appears to fly slower with those slats. Of course, right now it looks like he's hitting some bobbles.
Yeah.
Is it timing gonna work out for him?
All right, let's get
He's
over the line.
He's over. I don't know if that is better than his previous runs. Of course, that takeoff is.
Yeah. So we're looking at like somewhere around the 120 feet or something like that.
Nice.
From where the judges were. That's actually 130 feet on that
130,
landing.
that's awesome. You know, I've never been a bump cow fan, but it really looks good on that plane.
I'm just so used to them. It's just benign. to
Yeah,
me, you know,
right,
it's just like,
right, right.
But
That
it does
original
look
Dean
good.
Wilson design.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That was, oh man! And if you asked me at the time, I would have said it was ridiculous, but
Same.
it was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. All right, here we go, and he has a crosswind. Oh!
Wow.
What are they going to call that? That looked good.
That's going to be another sub 100-foot takeoff.
I think you're right, which would put that at his shortest, if that is the truth.
That's his shortest. That's 95 feet for Dennis Rowe.
With a crosswind, he was not able to use it. Wow, he is not giving up. He's like, I want this. And Matt is not going to hand it to him. This is fantastic. This is what the competition of STOL is all about. Two equally matched pilots and nearly equally matched planes, and they are just going for it.
I'd love to ruin the scores for the crowd right now, but I'm not going to.
Okay. All right.
There is some There's some awesome things that are happening right now.
All right. This is cool. Okay, let's see. When the power comes up, he has been given the okay here in just a second. There it is. He's given the okay. He's spooled up. On the go.
All right, tail coming up.
He got off early. It is also a crosswind.
Yep.
Well, actually a little headwind according to the other flags.
But it looks like it's a little bit further than 100 feet on that takeoff.
And so these combinations, you can have a short takeoff, but if you don't have the matching run to go with it, it doesn't count. So you need to have every time you have a short takeoff, you have to have a short landing because those are coupled together.
Yes. Yeah, you can't pick and choose.
It's not the best of your 3 runs or your 6 runs and the best takeoff and best landing. It's the combination of the two.
Yep, so that was 113 feet.
All right. The pressure is on for Dennis Rowe right now.
And then, sorry.
Oh, he's got to pull this off. Last run.
Yep.
This is all the beans right now.
All the beans.
He knows he's a little bit behind at the moment. He did have a good takeoff. If he can pull off a good landing without scratching and get on those brakes.
So after we recover Matt Dorsum, make sure you stick around, especially if you're in the crowd. We're going to do our podium dance, essentially. So all the pilots will meet out on the taxiway.
All right, he's got that tail low. Can he
do
do
the
it without
awards.
scratch? Can he do it? He went a little long. Can he get on the brakes? Oh, it's a little long. Have to go to the cards on this one.
Yeah, we'll see. They're saying it's a little bit over. I guess I'm looking at 152 feet or so.
Okay.
Stuff's happening out there, but
Here's Matt Dorsum saying, I'm not giving up that easy. I do not know who's in the lead right now since we didn't get those last numbers. It is so close.
yeah, well, I guess the last numbers kind of don't mean anything.
Yeah.
I think I'm being told that Dennis's last run was a scratch. Not this one, but the one prior, which was his best with a 99 foot.
Oh, that was with his best takeoff?
Yeah, and his best landing. That was
all right, Matt Dorsum's on the ground. They're showing it good
all
presently.
Right.
And that is definitely a shorter landing than Dennis's.
Okay, so let's see what that landing was. Dennis's was 154.
Matt definitely beat out at 140, 154.
Yep. So that's that's 99 on that. Okay, well.
That was a fantastic battle.
What we're going to do next is go to the podium. So Matt and Dennis are going to park their aircraft on the taxiway, and then we're going to announce awards.
We're going to find out who actually did the winning here.
Yeah. And this is for all of them. So it's not just
all the different pilots will be coming up to get their awards here.
Yep.
And don't forget, you guys can have yourselves and the kids meet the pilots right after this, and then also they can go over and get pictures with the fire department over there as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We'll be relocating this mic to over there and get it
all
set
figured
up.
out in just a moment.
What's up, Av Geeks and Stol Freaks? Welcome to Lone Star Stol here in beautiful Sulphur Springs, Texas. It's Luke's for everybody, 2019 American Legend Aircraft MOAC. A round of applause for Chuck Olmstead. In the gray and orange MOAC, Brian Shirley, everybody. Give a round of applause for Brian's deck. sub 60 feet on that one. It's an unlimited class. It's what you've been waiting for. That's right, the beast mode coax, Colin Kaneva.
Showing that he deserves to belong here.
Whoa, that was legendary.
All right, and welcome back to Appalachian Mountain STOL. We have our pilots up here for awards. We're about to hear some really cool numbers. I don't think anyone knows what's about to happen. Do y'all know what's about to happen? Oh, you do know what's about to happen. All right. Well, first off, I'd like to thank Discover Clarion County and the Airport Authority, along with Independence Health. Yeah, thank y'all for allowing us to come back for the second year of this event. We're very glad to be here. It is wonderful to be back in Clarion County. All right, and so for the spot landing competition, are you all ready for this? All right, so in fifth place with a score of 300 feet. Oh, we didn't get last names. Jay. There we go. Yes, please clap. Yeah, he did well. 172, bone stock dry. Borrowed. Yes, that too. We need to definitely put highlight on that. In fourth place, we've got David with 10 feet. All right. And in third place with a score of 5 feet, Dennis Rowe. Yeah. And so we have a tie, but we'll do it as it's written on the sheet. So in second place with a score of 3 feet, Doug Auclair. Which means in first place with the score of also 3 feet, Matt Dorsum. Yeah, let's go. What's the secret, sir?
I had my eyes closed.
Okay. All right. Doug, what's your secret?
Mostly luck.
Okay. All right. There we go. So, let's see. Hold on. I'm working with paper and wind. I was offered a folder, and I was like, no, I don't need it. I'm a man. I can hold a piece of paper. Nope. All right. With the fixed wing cornhole, no one scored. So it was just like yesterday. I mean, it was expected. It's okay. But David did get the closest with a score of 11 feet. You were within 11 feet. Oh, yeah, thanks to his bombardier. All right, that's Kelly, who was his bombardier. Oh, we've got input coming from all over the place right now. All right, so let's go to the actual STOL competition numbers. Oh, hold on. I don't have numbers, so I'm going to have to do this backwards. All right, so with the score of 1132, Jay. All right. Yeah. And remember, this is a bone stock. Yeah. High score is good. Yes. Bone stock dry, 172. So that is borrowed. So, yeah. And on pavement. So, I mean, all the things. All right. And then next up in 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth place, because I can count, Doug Auclair with a score of 880. All right. Combined total. Heck yeah. In the Stinson. I mean, that's not a small or light airplane. In third place with a score of 388, David. There we go. All right, so now we get to the last two. So it's going to be a toss-up, it seems. So looking inside, while we were in the booth, I was seeing the numbers like jump in between you two. But here we go. So with a score of 249 feet, Dennis Rowe. All right, number 2. And in first place, with a score of 212 feet, Matt Dorson. Oh yeah, so we don't have any champagne. We got the water guns, but I don't think they're full of water right now. So, but Dennis, what's it like to be back here with your lovely family out here supporting you?
Like I said last year, best feeling ever, man. What a great turnout. I thank everybody, not just my family, for coming out to this event, and we pray we'll keep it going and make it grow it bigger and keep it coming back to Clarion, because it's sure fun having one in your backyard.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Matt, we talked last night or 2 nights ago. We were talking about how you were going to put points on the board. You're going to Virginia, right? You're going to Heritage STOL, so you're going to continue to put points on the board for sport class and make Eddie shake in his boots.
Well, I don't know about shaking in his boots, but we're going to make him work for it.
All right. Heck yeah. So once our airplanes are safely parked, make sure if you're out here in the crowd, I know there's people that are leaving. You don't have to leave. You get to see airplanes and talk to the pilots. But we're going to park the airplanes, and you can go get autographs and ask questions as you like. And don't forget that you can follow us on nationalstol.com. And next week, we'll be in Virginia Beach at the Military Aviation Museum, which is super awesome. There's going to be a lot of warbirds that are there on display, and there's going to be some warbirds flying. But make sure you catch us out on Heritage STOL next weekend. And yeah, that's it. So everyone, have a great time, and we'll see you next weekend.